First inaugural address of Grover Cleveland for Wednesday, 4th March 1885. Fellow citizens, in the presence of a vast assemblage of my countrymen, I am about to supplement and seal by the oath which I shall take with the manifestation of the will of the people, great and free people. This impressive ceremony adds little to the solemn responsibility with which I contemplate the duty I owe to the people of the land. Nothing can relieve me from anxiety lest by any act of mine from their interest may suffer, and nothing is needed to strengthen my resolution to exchange every faculty and effort in the promotion of their welfare. But the result in the operation of a government wherein every citizen has a share largely depends upon a proper limitation of purely partisan zeal and effort and a correct appreciation of the time when the heat of the partisan should be merged with the patriotism of the citizen. On this auspicious occasion, we may all renew the pledge of our devotion to the Constitution, which launched by the founders of the Republic and consecrated by their prayers and patriotic devotion has almost for a century borne the hopes and aspirations of a great people through prosperity and peace, and through the shock of foreign conflicts and the perils of domestic strife and vicissitudes. But the father of the Constitution, father of this country, our Constitution was commended for adoption and as a result of a spirit of amity and mutual consideration. In that same spirit, it should be administered in order to promote the lasting welfare of the country and to secure the full measure of its priceless benefits to us and to those who will succeed to the blessings of the national life. In the discharge of my duty, I shall endeavor to be guided by a just and unstrained construction of the Constitution, a careful observance of the distinction between the powers granted to the federal government and those reserved to the states or to the people, and by a cautious appreciation of those powers which by the Constitution and laws have been specially assigned to the executive branch of the government. Care for the property of the nation and for the needs of the future settlers requiring the public domain should be protected from following schemes and unlawful protection. The law should be rigidly enforced, which prohibits the immigration of a servile class to compete with American labor and with no intention of acquiring citizenship. In the administration of a government pledged to do equal and exact justice to all men, there shall be no pretext for the anxiety touching the protection of the freedmen in their rights or the security in the enjoyment of the privileges under the Constitution and its amendments. All the discussion as to the fitness of the places according to them as American citizens is ideal and unprofitable except as it suggests the necessity for their improvement. These topics and the constant and ever varying wants of an active and enterprising population may well receive the attention and the patriotic endeavor of all who make the executive and federal laws. And let's not trust the human effort alone, but humbly acknowledge the power and goodness of Almighty God who presides over the destiny of nations and who has at all times been revealed in our country's history. Let's evoke His aid and His blessings upon our labor. Thank you and good night.